Good morning. Oh, turn straight. Good morning. I'm just dropping into my body for a moment. I invite you to drop in also if you'd like to participate or just say hello. I was inspired first thing this morning to do a 30-day self-care amplified run of dancing and connecting first thing in the morning. One of the reasons I love doing these is they challenge me. There's like a part of me that wants to go inward and stay inward. And when I do these, it connects me into a wider sense of joy and pulls me out and gives me a little more alignment with my purpose. And that always makes me feel a little more joy and a little more creativity and like I'm using my energy well. I also love it because King gets excited and comes outside here and moves around with me. And I think he also, part of his purpose is sharing some of his light and energy and love. He's about 5 years old, and he's been a pretty wild cat when he was a kitten, scratching the couch and being pretty rambunctious, and he's just sort of mellowed into his being and spending a lot of time on the couch on his back in all these wild positions lately. So blissed out, bringing so much bliss into the room that I just am grateful that feels like that's his purpose, to just share and to show everybody that no matter what, we can find this deep inner state of just appreciation of being in the body. That's his purpose. And he likes to share it. He loves, I've said this before when we do these live feeds, he enters every time a little bit different, at different times. He'll come over and be part of the conversation or the dance in a different way every time. Some mosquitoes out here today in Sarasota, Florida, right in the middle of summer, having a great summer with my kids, and sort of feeling like this, the dance to me sometimes moves away from me, the deepest desire of dance that connects me to my soul. And when it does that, I get really sad. It feels like it's like, where's it going? You know, where's that desire to dance? Why is it starting to go away? So I've been wondering that, and that's part of my personal desire to come out here and move and to share it with you and do it for 30 days so I can face whatever it is that is sort of in the way, and I can move it and be aware of it and get to its root and let it move along, so what's underneath the surface is a little more clear. And that's self-care is a practice. It's something that really we all need in a day and age where there's stress happening all the time, mosquitoes. Self-care helps us to get to a baseline, start our day at a baseline of energy and awareness and connection that serves better. So we make better choices. Good morning, Suzanne. Good to feel you there. I already had 1 cup of coffee. I'm now on water with lemon. And it feels good to feel like I'm sharing it with you. My kids are still sleeping. Middle of summer, here we are. So I thought I would start today's dance by sharing something from a book, one of my favorite books. It's called Dancing with Dharma. And one of the ways I like to read is just pick a page. Good morning. So let's see. Trusting my thumb. Oh, this is cool. So this is a page about performance dance. And you know, when I move out here and share with you my practice, it's not performance, It's more of a practice that I just want to share with you to build community, to share some insights. Hopefully it inspires you or just makes you feel a little differently about your body. That would be more about the way I practice. But some people like to dance for performance. And sometimes even just knowing there's a video going, it does amplify the sense of, how do I feel when I'm being seen? Do I go into performance, or can I stay in what feels like authentic, comfortable in my skin while being seen? And that's not a perfect I'm there or I'm not. It's always a little different every day. So this is talking about a performance team. It says how our community is defined blurs conventional lines of us and them, dancers and the audience, giving and receiving. We have been known to include audience members in our professional theater shows by creating intimate pre-show experiences such as feeding our audience strawberries, creating games of hide and seek in the theater space, creating photo booths on stage with our costume pieces and props, and inviting our audience to stand and take pre-show oaths. This type of community engagement encourages others to dance, and we feel called to continue creating in unconventional ways because our community both asks for it and inspires us to do so. We aim to build community wherever we perform as a troupe. Most fascinating to me is how loving, intentional community can be created within a very short time if we are generous and open to what is available to us. I love that. So we're sort of building a conscious community here. Good morning, Susan. Challenging myself to stay on board for 30. Awesome. You know, we can make that commitment today, sort of like that pledge, or there's a word I love, it's called covenant, that feels like it's even more sacred than just like I'm gonna set the goal. It has more feminine feel to me. It's almost like a marriage with what's inside of us and creating a container versus a commitment that can feel sometimes kind of edgy. So a covenant or a container for the month, and just making this dance today as an initiation for that. And if you have a personal intention, sometimes writing it down is helpful too, or maybe after the dance it'll spur something in you. Okay, so let's do this. Do a little boogie. I'm really inspired by the word and that passage of the two words, giving and receiving, and how a balanced relationship has that, and we are in relationship. You, the viewer, and some of you I know personally, we shared messages or notes or have some form of a relationship. Some of you I know just through a heart or a thumb up here and there once in a while, or we're just connected through dance or through yoga in a professional way. Any way you look at it, it's all relationship. So the flow of energy is a giving and a receiving. And then it becomes balanced, and that can feel like it's alive. It's something we're feeding. We're giving something to, receiving something from, and we're gonna do it for 30 days. So I'm gonna look for that in my dance, the sense of you being there and being out here, sharing that. See if King comes back again.
Powering on. Welcome to All-Tech Lansing.
How about a little Radhe Shyam with Girish this morning? My finger just went right to his song on a playlist here.
Powering on.
There we go.
Welcome to All-Tech Lansing.
Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam. Govinda, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam. Gopala Jaya Jaya Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Gopala Jaya Jaya Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Govinda Radhe Gopala Radhe Shyam Govinda Radhe Gopala Radhe Shyam Hey Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Hey Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam
Are you breathing? Whatever you're feeling, let it
Govinda Gopala Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Gopala Govinda Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Gopala Jaya Jaya Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Gopala, Gopala, Hare Gopala, 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 Hare Gopala,